X-Men 97 season 2 delayed to 2026. Elliot, X-Men 97. It's off the chain.
Man.
Best Disney Plus show ever, in my opinion.
Hands down.
But we have some bad news, man. It's delayed. Why? X-Men 97 season 2 delayed to 2026? Why do we have to wait? Why can't we have it now? I want it now. Yeah, this just talks about the series and how great it was, the controversy surrounding Bo DeMayo and him being fired. A new report from Nexus Point News claims the second season of the series won't be returning to the streaming platform until 2026. DeMayo's writing commitments towards the season were completed before he was let go after news broke. Matthew Chauncey was announced as a new head writer for the third season. Today's report claims that Chauncey is apparently reworking the draft that DeMayo penned before being dismissed. And so the delay is due to the changes being made to the story and the scripts. The X-Men animated series executive producer Larry Houston and Eric Julia Leward will reportedly remain in their roles as consultant producers, and the main voice cast are also expected to return. Disney Plus already has full Marvel animation slate. Elliot, I'm mad. Why? If the series was already finished before its dismissal, what is the reason you would want to change it? Because I guess because you would have to give him credit, writing credit, and they don't want to be affiliated with him on the league. Like, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think?
I think you hit the nail on the cough. I don't know the analogy in my mind, the hit on the nail or whatever. But yes, I think you're definitely on the money there because it sounds like things are going to get ugly when it comes to this official lawsuit that Bo is putting on Disney. So I would imagine while that's going on and then they premiere the show next year, they don't want the interference of being like credit here, not credit here, payment here. So it can be very messy. So like you said, I think that is the main component of why they're removing him completely from any creative endeavors on season 2, which sucks because I mean, the average viewer isn't going to know any of this stuff behind the scenes. You're just going to be like, it's just business as usual. But people like us that have been following the situation and really know, how much and to be fair, I know Bo is like the face that people associate with X-Men 97, but there are, a numerous amount of other writers and creators and people that had their hand into the success of season 1. But like I said, he was the showrunner. So, it's kind of like the starting quarterback. They get all the praise when they win, but they also get all the negativity when they lose. So, it is fearful that his blueprint, his sensibilities, his voice won't be included in season 2. But like I said, I am to be hopeful that all the other people that had their hands in season 1 is brought back for season 2, and they can at least bring some of the stuff they brought to the incredible season 1 into season 2, even if there is a new head writer. So it is unnerving to know that it's going to be starting over from scratch, and they're going to be, I guess the biggest thing that makes me upset is like, well, if you guys planted the seeds in season 1 and now you're redoing, like, is it going to be just a completely different season, different feel? You're not going to have any payoff to what happened at the end of season 1 with Apocalypse and the team being split up and stuff like that. So that makes me nervous. But the delay of it all, let it cook if it needs to be, cooked and refined, and the graphics and visual effects need to be taken care of on top of the script rewrites, then, definitely take its time. But you can only, like I said, feel a bit on the fence that it might not be nearly as good as season 2 without, like I said, Bo being attached. But like I said, fingers crossed that all the goodwill that the people that did work on it, that's still on the team, can bring a lot of the stuff that we loved over from, season 1 to season 2. So we'll see, man. It's a mess.
Woo! Well said. Well said, my guy. I don't know what to say after that. But you're right. All the other creators on the show don't get enough credit, So
yeah,
if there have been other outlets that have interviewed them as well during the promotion of the series, give them a view, give them a thumbs up, let them know how much you do appreciate all of their hard work. I'm also thinking, like, is this a waste of money having to go back and redo everything. And you said from scratch. I didn't even think that was an option. I was thinking they was just gonna kind of cherry pick some things here and there. But I don't know how far it goes as far as like, how, like, I have no idea how that works. Like, as far as percentages is concerned, like, how many, does it go by pages or lines, or, if you do this amount for this amount of budget, you get this amount of credit. I don't know if there's any experts out there that know this, sound off in the comments, but this stinks, man. It's like, wow. As soon as Disney is getting out of their rut with, and I'm not exaggerating, with one of the best pieces of content they've ever produced. It's an argument to say the best, but I'll say one of the best. It's delayed because of stupid stuff. I think both parties are to blame. I think, Bo, if it's true, you can't do the stuff that you've been accused of. That's just common sense.
Right.
But
right.
I think there's also some pride and ego on Marvel's behalf as well. Even if you let the guy go, you can still credit him, for his writing of season 2. We don't want to, I don't know. But anyway, link is in the description box below for you guys to read at your own leisure. And let us know your thoughts. Did you have something else to say, sir?
No, I totally agree with you. Hopefully, it works out to all parties. And, I guess on the bright side, we waited 20 years for the revival. So I guess what's another 2-3 years to wait for the season 2. So
this is true. This is true. We will see.